fishing with my friend. This is a story about two friends. Let's call them X and Y. They both love fishing, and so they go fishing together every day in the morning. X and Y were having a chat, and after a while they make their way home. X hears knocking at the door. He asks who it is. He gets no reply. He then asks, "Is that you?" "Why?" He gets a muffled reply, not much of a reply. X then opens the door and sees it's his friend Y. It's a bit dark, but he could just about see him. He doesn't check the time and then grabs his fishing equipment, and they both make their way to the lake. As they are walking, Y seems to be walking very fast and doesn't seem to speak that much. When he does, he sounds a bit muffled and somewhat irritated. Finally, they are at their destination and they start fishing. X is right now catching all the fish, and Y puts those fishes in a bag. After some time, X notices that the fishing bag is nearly empty, but he knows he caught a lot of fishes, so seemed a bit confused as to where the fish went. He then becomes a bit suspicious and starts checking to see what is going on. He then catches some more fishes and Y puts them in a bag, and then X glances slowly over to see Y, who is eating the fishes. X starts breathing heavily and scared as to why is he eating the fishes raw. He slowly glances at Y and notices something very odd. He doesn't seem like himself. X notices that he doesn't even look like himself. As he starts to think more and more, he starts to think this may not even be his friend who is sitting next to him. The more he looks, the more he realizes that this is not his friend. It is something that looks like him. As his behavior gets weirder and weirder, X, now frightened, is now thinking what he can do in this situation, because they are near a water a long way from home. After a while, X gets the courage to say, "I need to pee. I'll be back soon." Y doesn't respond, so X gets up, and as soon as he can, he starts to run as fast as he can. As he is running, he notices Y chasing him. He comes closer and closer, X nearly out of breath. He sees the village in front of him, and he sees people walking, and he collapses to the floor. He barely sees Y coming close to him, yet he walks past and angrily says, "You are very lucky." And then X loses consciousness. Few moments later, X opens his eyes and finds himself with people around him, and his friend is also there. His friend Y then says, "I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I must have overslept. We'll go fishing next time." From that day on, X never goes fishing at night ever again.